Degrees, and there's some activity on the radar to our west as we turn to your Pinpoint Weather 12 forecast.
Chief Meteorologist Tony Petracca is tracking it all. Looks like some snow, Tony.
You guys have been analyzing the radar, haven't
you?
Right? Yeah, a little bit of light snow activity on radar off to our west. This should arrive later in the evening, starting at around 10 o'clock. It's not a snowstorm, but it wouldn't surprise me if it coats the ground. So the system is still off to our west. But when we look at Providence right now in this picture, you can see off to the west the clouds are on the increase. So let's take a look at this in more detail. Head outside in New Bedford. Just enough of these looks like cirrus clouds to be creating a beautiful sunset once again. It is quiet. Traveling over the next several hours, it'll continue to be dry, but later in the evening, we'll bring in some of this light snow shower activity. Upper 20s to low 30s right now, including 31 in Providence. So some snow showers tonight could actually coat the ground in spots. Sometimes that's all it takes to make it a little slippery, but this will be later in the evening. Weather is improving tomorrow afternoon. Not that tomorrow is a bad day overall. You're going to be hearing a lot of talk this week with the weekend forecast, specifically Saturday, with a coastal storm risk. So let's jump ahead just for a little bit because confidence is growing of perhaps a significant potential nor'easter for New England on Saturday. This is one of many computer models that we use, but an area of low pressure intensifying and tracking off the coast on Saturday. So I would say a storm is likely, but the exact track, we're still 4 or 5 days out, is still somewhat uncertain because what the track will dictate is the amount of precipitation type. In order to get a significant snowstorm out of this, we would really have to thread the needle in the right spot. In other words, all these players would have to come together. But the storm track is, very crucial as far as precipitation amounts. There are a number of tracks this storm could take on Saturday. Track number 1 in green would be more of a snow to rain. Track number 2, just over Cape Cod, would be a significant amount of snow, but a little bit of rain. And then track number 3, just offshore, but not too far, would be an all-snow situation and a significant one at that. So let's just kind of keep that in the back of our heads this week for Saturday. In the meantime, clouds increasing and some snow across the Great Lakes. This is a very weak system approaching later this evening and during the overnight. In fact, watch what happens as it approaches. A lot of it falls apart, but we'll squeak out some snow showers later this evening and overnight, and then by tomorrow afternoon, things are actually clearing out. So we'll look at this in more detail, starting off at 7 o'clock this evening, increasing clouds, and then blips of blue around 10, 11 o'clock in the evening, indicating some snow showers coming through. Tomorrow morning early, there may be a leftover either flurry or sprinkle, and then some brightening in the afternoon. And look at the temperatures approaching the lower 40s, so we'll call it a mild day, certainly milder than what we had this afternoon. And then tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, skies are clearing up. So in more detail, hour by hour, starting off with clouds in the morning and for a few leftover snow showers or sprinkles early. Northern part of the state may be a little slippery. I mean, we're not talking plows and shovels and things like that, but there could be that little coating in the northern part of the state. And then during the afternoon, we're going well above freezing, topping out at least in the lower 40s. And notice as we get deeper into the afternoon, the sky is brightening, sky is becoming partly sunny. Bay forecast, the visibility reduced early in the morning and some of these snow showers, but improving during the afternoon. All right, 7-day forecast showing some light precipitation early tomorrow morning. Wednesday and Thursday are dry but colder. Friday looking okay other than a snow shower, and then all eyes on Saturday. Stay tuned. Potential for some snow and wind with a significant coastal storm and temperatures between 30 and 35. Brian and Mike.